Oh,
So
yeah.
this would have been a skinning knife. This is a women's skinning knife because it is an ulu. It has a bone handle and a jade blade. This is a common style that was made, but you can see that this has a fit for your thumb and hand on both sides. I would say that it was made for a right-handed because the groove on this side is a little bit deeper than the groove on this side. If it was this way, then it would have been a left-hander. But you can see that it's meant to hold like this, so it's got to be a right-hander the way it was made. It's had a sample tested, so they looked at probably carbon dating this and drilled into it, so you can see that there. Jade is really common in our area, so I've seen similar things made like this in our area. It does have evidence that there was a type of glue that was used to help hold it in place, so most likely the rendering of the hooves were used to help hold it into place. And then it was fire hardened after they put that substance in there. It looks like there's some remnants maybe of usage from times before on the blade and on the wood here. So most likely this was collected right away from an active user. It does have signs of some usage, but the wear is not there. So most likely this was an item that was traded right away before it had been used extensively. If it had been used extensively, you would have seen wearing down where you hold it on the grip, and the continuous usage, it would leave those little grooves that come into it. So this one didn't have the time to build those grooves into it, so it was traded early on. And then you can see there are little nicks in the blade. There were techniques that were used to flake the stone, and that's why you get these little nicks in it. Because this has been attempted to be smoothed down, there was some sharpening that was done to smooth out some of those. So I believe this was a skinning knife because having that smooth edge was important to scrape off the remainders of meat and fat on the skin and the vessels, and so that would have taken that off. But because there's a little bit of ridges there, that helps with the sharpening, so if you were to cut meat, you would be able to cut through really well with that. But you can see how it's been smoothed out, so I believe that may have been just transporting those kind of things, little nicks that had been created. But the smoothness of it, that would have taken a lot of time to smooth out this item to make that smooth cover, and it would have been a highly valued piece for that woman. She wouldn't have wanted to lose this.